Your worksheet from yesterday, personally, I thought that those questions were harder or more tangentially related, or like deviated from, or more creative thinking required to connect to from lecture than I consider, right? If that helps. Your TAs are both going to have office hours right after their recitation sections. Next week, we won't have a Tuesday. We will have Tuesday recitation, but Naruel's teaching that because Vandana's out of town at a conference, so I don't think he'll be covering her office hours. I can cover office hours that day if you guys would like. Okay, yeah, I can do. I'm gonna write it on the back of this board. Okay. Let's see. So I know that worksheet was a little difficult. Yes.
So this is kind of like for the requests for tests and given information. For those of us that took like the first session of Word 01, a lot of the common names like we weren't expected to know.
Oh yeah.
Would we be able to either get like the IUPAC name and the common name? Because I know like yesterday some of the structures I just didn't know what the structure looked like, so.
We can just make a deal where I will try not to have common names on anything, and if there is a common name on something, on a quiz or on, well, quizzes I don't take questions from places for the most part, I write those. So it shouldn't be on quizzes. I can try to make sure they're not on quizzes, and if they sneak into tests, we'll just make a deal where you guys can ask me and I'll draw it on the board, and
Okay.
that'll be.
Because I know it was like one of the ones it was like one of the lithium copper questions. Like I didn't know what the structure is. I knew how to do the reaction. It was just I didn't know what the structure inside the parentheses looked like. Also the TA also didn't know. So.
Yeah. Okay. So lithium copper is the what? Simmons-Smith reagent? No. Yeah.
It was the one he was asking us to make.
Oh. Okay.
It was like isopropyl something.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And I'm not trying to be mean or critical, but could you maybe ask the recitation TAs to have a key? Because there's just a lot of like the chemical equivalent of a typo, but that's what we're writing down and studying.
Okay.
So
yeah, so I did ask my TA for a key, and he was pretty good about sending me the recitation. He sent me your worksheet like the night before recitation, so that's on me for not, well, I didn't want to post it before he got here, but like, if you guys want me to, I can just, he's planning on sending me the worksheets like the night before recitation or so I can try and post those like when I get them.
So is it that the TAs are making the recitation?
Yes, the TAs are making the recitation worksheets.
thank you.
Because it takes a whole lot longer to make exams and quizzes when you have no idea how to make those fairly. So yeah, so they are making those. I gave them a bunch of, I gave them the test bank and a couple other places to take questions from. Also a study resource that you guys might find that you really like, that we don't have available from the library as an ebook. We do have it available from the library. And I would not suggest that you I would not suggest that you look up the ISBN and look on Library Genesis, LibGen, for a PDF. Oh, sorry, my throat. But that's where I got it. It's Organic Chemistry as a Second Language. there's like a separate book for first semester and second semester, and I actually didn't look at how different the different editions are, but I downloaded like a couple different editions just in case there are different questions on there, for your TAs to pull worksheets from, and so yeah, I will make sure that I post the worksheet like during or before recitation, when I get that, and I will try and get a key, preferably before recitation. I mean, I don't wanna post, well, I mean, your worksheets aren't being graded for accuracy, like,
I was talking more about using them to study,
okay, yeah.
cause like
'Cause the
he's
keys
just
will
doing,
definitely be
he's just
posted
doing it on the
afterwards.
board really quick, so I'm
Okay,
not
yeah.
like blaming him.
No, yeah, absolutely.
But like we had to,
Yeah,
I had to be
post
like,
the key
that's too many
afterwards.
carbons, like a couple times,
Yeah.
so I just, if he had something to like look at, that way he
Yeah.
was like completely
I'll
sure
see
what
if
he
I
was
can
drawing.
get him to make the keys beforehand, and then I'll try and post the worksheets online early enough that you guys can like digitally do your worksheets too. Just give him something in paper to turn in so that's how he's grading or taking attendance.
And like the mole one, he said it was 3 moles, but it's 4 moles.
Yeah, that mole question is definitely 4. I mean,
Wait,
you'll
can we do
kill.
that question again then?
Yeah.
Because, what?
Yeah, wait, hold up.
God, what was
That would be an
I
example.
have the picture. Do you want me to?
Yes, please. And then let me translate it into something that is not right angles, because
It's the bottom one.
okay. Oh God. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 3, 1, 2.
Oh, favorite.
This. Yeah? So, what's our most acidic proton on this?
Wait, so sorry, before we do that.
Yes, sorry.
I think the wording of the question was how many moles would it take to convert this?
Yes.
To convert it to what? Was my question.
Fair. So a clearer wording of that would have been if you wanted to get, achieve a nucleophilic addition of this carbonyl, I mean, ignoring anything special that we might learn in later chapters about this, about carboxylic acids. How many moles of Grignard reagent would you have to put in there? If you wanted to do this anyway, you know, if you were like, I want to do Grignard reagent added to this, and I think there's special considerations for just, you know, forget that. Later when we talk about carboxylic acids, just be like, oh, okay, there was something different, and we're ignoring that for now. If you wanted to do a Grignard reagent, Grignard addition to this, it's ill-advised. But if you really want to do it anyway, you really want to waste your advisor's money, how much would you have to add, basically, right? So usually I just go, I mean, you've got acidic protons on there, you're gonna kill your Grignard reagent, right? Like, an acidic proton is just gonna take this nice nucleophile and go, oh, well, I can be a base way faster than that, and then it's like, bam, now I'm just an alkane, yeah, or an alkane, right? So, personally, I wouldn't do this reaction, but I guess technically you could waste your advisor's money and do a bunch of it. So what's the most acidic proton on here?
Carboxylic acid?
Yeah, that one. That's a pK of like 5-ish. what's the next most acidic proton?
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, do we have another proton that is gonna kill a Grignard? Yeah. So this guy is going to kill 3 moles of Grignard reagent. So if you want the reaction, if you want anything left over to react, you can go ahead and do a 4th one. Unless the whole point of the reaction was just to deprotonate it fully with a Grignard reagent for some reason. There's no way that's it. So you would need 4 moles of Grignard reagent to actually do something Grignardy with this. Yeah?
So the first 3 take off the protons, and the 4th
Yeah.
mole makes it do something.
Yeah, the 4th mole could actually do something. The first 3 would be a huge waste of money, and your advisor will not be happy. So use protecting groups, don't do this.
Is there going to be any questions like that on quizzes or exams? Because
I write quizzes and exams, and not like that. I mean, no, I focus on, so I really like, oh, that's not even up there yet. So the way that I had exams structured last year.
Oh my gosh, I went and bought some this year.
I buy like 11, 10 times.
And I bought a pack of pencils.
I'm just gonna do a quick scroll through last year's exam 1. Don't memorize it, please, just in case. So basically, I named the sections the night before, late at night, while I was, oh, God. There. I named these the night before, like right at the end of writing this, and I was writing this real late. So, I have names for sections. But in the first exam, I hadn't thought to like make it a choose your own adventure, give you more questions than I made you do, and then make you mark them. But I still did the sections. So basically, for the first exam, I had you do some reactions, either tell me what the products are, or tell me how to make these things, like what you need to make them. And then I had some retrosynthesis questions, and I just had the 2 of these, but I might do that slightly differently. And then on all of the exams, I had one section of concepts and things, and it was basically just, there are a bunch of multiple choice questions in the test bank, and most of them I hate. So, in this section, I don't think on any of the exams I made this section a choose your own adventure, just because there are so few that I actually like, that I just, picked out the ones that I was cool with. And that's why I haven't posted this guy yet, because I might steal some of these multiple choice questions at least. And then I had a mechanism section. And for the first exam, I had one mechanism because, well, it seems like a lot to make you guys do more than one mechanism. And then I learned that, well, that's really kind of a close your eyes and throw a dart at a board, right? Whether you've studied the right one, or whether like the one that I test on is the one that you forget or something. So, with the next exams, I did like, here. And I will give you guys, is this exam too? Ah, yes. I will give you guys practice exams. They might be slightly redacted versions of these, just in case I want to reuse the multiple choice questions, because seriously, so many bad multiple choice. Like, I'm not gonna do a complete the reaction with a multiple choice question. Why would I do that? I'm gonna make you guys try. It's
You
better to
love
draw
us?
stuff. No, it's better to draw stuff. We like drawing. This is like an art class, but everybody gets to be good at art because it's just a bunch of straight lines. And sometimes a 5-membered ring, and we don't talk about those. But those don't count in your artistry. Yeah, see, in this one I got alliterative. Okay, so yeah, in this one, I think I made you pick, yeah, I put 7 of these and made them pick 4 and clearly mark which 4 they wanted me to grade for credit and just what does it take to make this reaction go. Fill in the products for these guys. I think I made them pick 4. Yeah, 4 of each of these. These are 6 points each. These are 9 points each. Pick 4 out of 7. This was answer all of these guys. And like, we went over different types of reactions that have these names. So here, which one of these is which? And then I had this mechanism, tell me the products and write the mechanism. This one, tell me the products and write the mechanism. Or this one, you don't have to write me the mechanism, but it's a multi-step synthesis. So this is what you get to start from. And is it, make that bigger because I make the rules. Yeah, start with that thing, use any other reagents that you want, and end up with that thing. And write me the multi-step synthesis, including like the reagents that you need. So if you needed like a catalyst or need to do it in ether or whatever for that. So it was pick one of those guys, tell me which one you want me to grade fully, and then start writing for potential extra credit points on the other ones, because you can always do that in mine. So that's how I did those. I will make sure that by Monday or Tuesday, I'll aim for Monday, but let's be real. By Monday or Tuesday, I will have a version of a practice exam for you guys. This weekend, I will try to, I'll write your quiz and I'll try to give you guys either an idea of what it looks like or like a similar practice quiz or something. I'm not gonna make practice quizzes for all of them unless they end up similar enough to last year's that I can just post you last year's quizzes. So, yeah. Yeah, deal? Okay? Okay. Also I have office hours. Also you can make an appointment with me to have office hours outside of the times that I have it. I'm gonna have it after your lab, so 1 to 2, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I will cover Naruto's Tuesday office hours next week. And was that all? Was there anything else that we were talking about? Any other business meeting, businesses, things that we needed to talk about? No? Okay, cool. I feel like that's about that. Okay. And there's a group me for this class. I mean, I assume most of you know about it, but since I have at least one more student online, I just figured I'd let you guys know so that all of you can be part of it in case somebody didn't get the memo. Because that would suck. No. Okay, just nobody gets to leave easily. Okay. What is wrong with this game? Oh, okay, no, it's fine. Okay. And the camera, yep, the camera is being sent to the web conference. Cool, okay. I'm gonna do this. for funsies, but I'm pretty sure it's useless, but we have a microphone and we're getting additional recordings. So, cool. Yesterday we ended by not throwing my laptop off of the table. Yesterday we ended with, I knew I had something else I needed, yes. With addition of HCN, cyanic acid? Yeah, cyanic acid. And we learned that really cyanic acid is not going to be our nucleophile, right? HCN, not quite good enough of a nucleophile. Luckily, it's an acid, right? So, easy way to make it a better nucleophile is to deprotonate it. So, then we turn it into CN minus. Get rid of that guy. And then it's like, yeah, sure, I will be a great nucleophile. And when we go ahead and do this reaction, we balance our charges as if this is in an acidic or basic situation. Basic, right? Because we're using cyanic acid, but actually we're putting a bunch of cyanic acid in and then like making a cyanic acid cyanide buffer that we're pushing toward the basic range. Yeah?